Chico got the secretary. Are he typing? Hey, you know what he gonna sound like? He gonna like, hello, welcome to the chief. I can't even do it.
Then, now.
My dumb ass. Grimy sneakers on the glasses, by the way. Chat. Oh, what? The version of this game saved is old. It'll need to be updated. Yeah, update that bullshit. But what's poppin', chat? It's your boy, Ain't That John, that gotta be John, must be John, back with another motherfucking video in your. I don't know why I clicked off on it, but I took out a marathon and I didn't get out no marathon. But we finished with the G. We finished with the G. I feel like we're nowhere near full. That's the fact. Alright. Well, let's go. Let's get back into the shit. Supersonic person. They finally giving us our DLC. I like that. I like that. Oh, damn, like that. Yeah, we want the Bloodline edition. It just had that old ass shit to do. Be right back in here. Oh. What are we struggling with? What up, too? My boy Young Tom. Like it's always a movie, you know that. Yeah, Jax. That's what we left off on? Bro, I'm about to say, bro. Nah, yeah, the other night we played this shit, nigga. Godly. The Queen's Crown is on the line, and while Lyra is no pushover, one error against me is Jax to me. You can't lose with a diva.
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning. A force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock. Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT Women's Championship mere months after her debut. It did not take long for those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Well, our next pick,
Nia Jax! And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And
narrator for the story mode is
joining
bullshit,
the main roster. Absolutely.
They should have given it to whichever character is doing the next fight. Bro, how the fuck did I get sick, bro?
Is a two-time women's champion. She is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate. She does.
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and
how the fuck is Nia Jax
Lynch.
related to
And
The Rock?
all the while, she has left undeniable destruction in her wing. In the ring, she applies many of the same tactics that once benefited Yokozuna, even using her own version of the Banzai drop, known as the Annihilator. And just like its namesake, if it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax
Oh,
remains driven for even more success.
Right, 5 minutes before chat. It was 5 minutes in
to
before.
prove her
5
dominance. This last year, that included entering into the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament.
Imagine if the sound wasn't working the whole time.
Victories over Naomi,
Hey,
Jade
my boy
Cargill,
Jose
and
Rollins.
Belair.
We're looking for the
Nia
follow, my
Jax
boy.
would
Welcome to the
fight her
neighborhood.
way into the finals.
It's a beautiful day to
Taking
be a
on
neighbor,
former
I'm not gonna
NXT
lie.
Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria built a lot of momentum, defeating Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky to punch her ticket into the final at the Queen and King of the Ring.
I don't know none
With
of
an
these
obvious game plan, Lyra would look to stick and move, avoiding the colossal attacks of her opponent.
I do remember
Unfortunately,
some of this shit.
as often happens when
I feel like we knocked out like 2 of the matches
Lyra
real quick just to get
made
off.
one miscalculation, and that
I remember I
error
was
in
tired as
judgment
hell.
provided Nia Jax with the opening she needed to annihilate her
That
competition.
was sick, bro.
This is your opportunity to crown the first queen in Bloodline history. Make Lyra suffer. Make her regret ever entering your ring.
Damn.
Showcase the otherworldly
Sorry, Lila.
power that forces
Delilah.
an entire roster to cower in your presence. Because when you're an irresistible force like Nia Jax, resistance is futile.
Bad. We gotta get the last video posted on YouTube too, chat.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring finals.
They do their thing on the graphics this year, I'm not gonna lie.
In the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Moon Lake coming in on the way.
Introducing first, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax. I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently. And Nia believes the crown already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome? Or can Lyra write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story? Lyra Valkyria fancies herself Morgan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As we were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
She should have.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland,
Lyra.
Lyra.
I don't know if I put this in rubber. This is about to be a hot
too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments. And guys, you win the crown. Guess what waits for you in August? A date with the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam.
Okay, stipulations. Come on, chat, we gotta get this shit going real quick. How far, y'all? Introductions. Oh, nah, we ready. Hold on. Not there. Hold on. We gotta get this roll. Oh.
And it's all come down.
Nope. Not gonna do me like that. Not gonna do me like the Marcus. Spliff is rolled. See? Come on. I'll tell ya. I wrote faster than Uncle Snoop.
Out of this,
Hold on. All right. Charge up Lila while she's still standing facing you in the ring and look at the... Huh? Okay. Ah!
And Nia now, this is wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Lyra's got a caught, though.
What's she supposed to
trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
Come on, you just gave her a chance to
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Oh, so she's just a big brute. That's what
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa,
that was interesting. Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on. And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home.
Oh, my God.
Outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
That big ass is not trying to get hurt.
Huge window of opportunity.
She's too smooth.
Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen.
I ain't gonna lie, we ain't played in like 2 days.
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia, really.
It's more fun.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
She weaving and shit?
Each woman here has had a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up. Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. 2 great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
That was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade. Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown?
Put Lyra where there's no escape. Make her suffer with a tree or what?
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Oh man, jarring headbutt.
Oh, she reversing shit?
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable.
We're gonna get this shit over quick, Jack. We're not playing around.
Golly, Nia is just cornering Valkyria. Jax abusing Lyra, showing no mercy. I think it's a preview of what kind of queen Nia Jax would be.
The kind of queen that will happily send victims to the guillotine.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
Their opponent set up. Drop kick to the back.
Why are you going off the ring?
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the
Ring.
Up high.
Oh! Slap that bitch.
Things turn around quickly.
I really do this.
Action now spilling to the ringside area in front of us here.
Oh, I gotta get Julius in here.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. My fault. I gotta get Julius in here. He gotta really witness how I really do this WWE shit. Like, it wasn't like never a fluke. Like, I really been doing this shit. Like, I really whooping nigga ass on WWE and then just like go on 2K whooping nigga ass and then like on Madden I whooping nigga ass and then like I really do this whooping nigga ass shit. Assassin's Creed, anything, any game y'all want me to play, chat, I really get down and dirty in it. That's why I can't wait to post these YouTube videos, man. Hold on, I wasn't even gonna send out notice, but I feel like niggas gonna be supporting, chat. I'm gonna make them support. So I'm like, nigga, I sent it to you. You can't say I ain't sent it to you, nigga. Hold on. Get me in there. Oh.
Jax cannot be overpowered.
All right, back to the regular schedule.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
How we get
and these superstars did their homework.
Damn. I really forgot.
Checking them into a whole other area.
I forgot how to play, chat. And I did the whole tutorial. Bro, you're not gonna fit it with
many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Wow.
Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra. Undefeated for 3 weeks?
Nah.
Now Valkyria needs to end this.
And going for the pin. Kick out, kick out,
kick out.
Amazing kick out. You cannot help but be impressed by Nia Jax's fortitude here tonight. Is there still enough left to try that maneuver again, or is her confidence shaken?
Bro!
Goodness, blasted right into the corner. Sharp blow to the neck.
Can we get up?
Basement drop kick.
Alright,
Oh, that can rock you.
Yeah. We learned this shit already.
With a straight shot. Answering back. Slugging away with everything they've got. So much pride. So much resilience on display. Back and forth.
Alright,
Neither one getting any ground.
Right back to the regular schedule program. How?
Who will break first? That is the question.
Oh my God. I feel like this is too loud in our ears. Get up though. Get up. Oh, I can see the shit moving. So I'm not mad. Before, you don't even know what you're doing when you're trying to get up. Come on, look how she's dragging my big ass. Give me up. I reverse.
New one, Valkyria. Reversal after reversal. These two have counted for days.
Oh my God.
Gets sent right into the corner.
Is crazy.
Stops the kick.
Oh, I reversed and finished.
Desperation in the eyes of both Jax and Valkyria. Neither woman willing to back down.
She got to get hit with one more. She acting crazy, bro. She not. Oh!
All the way down. Powerbomb. Can Lyra Valkyria survive this?
Hurry up. Yep.
Feet tied up. Has to be feeling vulnerable
that took her whole stunning, bro. If she reversed, this is crazy.
Stuck in the tree of woe.
They are doing whatever they please.
Now smash Lyra with Samoan drops. Oh shit, within the next. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That's not
lifted high into the electric chair position. This is going to be bad.
Why?
Flip the script with a Hurricane Rana.
Why did he hit me so far into the match, bro? Look how far. Oh my.
Look at this.
Hit, bro, that's rope break.
Shoulders down.
Oh my
God, she did it. Valkyria is queen of the ring.
We can't start this shit off in the wall. We cannot start this shit off in the wall. What's going on? We're on rematch. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to be losing. Hold on. How the fuck just... Alright.
And there will be a coronation taking place tonight as Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria face off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring.
Yo, they said running.
The irresistible force has been on a tear recently, and Nia believes the crown.
Thank you.
And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm irresistible.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Lost.
Jax just entirely too strong, but
that was interesting.
She knew
nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on. And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home, set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance. Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring. Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth. And Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career. Kick to the cranium of the opponent. This could also light a fire under you. makes you fight even
Whoa,
harder.
what kind of...
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being queen of the ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
Oh, my God.
Alabama slam. That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
Strike after strike after strike. Couple of kicks to the leg. Oh, vicious double axe handle.
You was never tired, like never caught.
Great reversal from Jax. In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second queen of the ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you gotta believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
All right, we got it the first time. Let's get back to business.
She gets back in the ring before the count. This match will continue.
Oh!
A shot to the back of the neck.
Springboard
and miss.
She gets bounced into the corner.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at this.
So ruthless.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
Well, when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
I think we're about to see a masterful pinning combination.
Oh my.
This could be a victory. Getting the shoulder up before two.
She's still got a lot of...
I thought this superstar was out of this match, but apparently not. What a comeback.
Dodges away.
Oh!
Nia Jax,
look at my slam thing.
So dominant.
Come on, one more.
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
Oh, my God. Go to the third one.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way. Oh, no.
Big back
Good night, Annihilator.
Oh, one? That quick?
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
That's how we do it, chat. No loser.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE, Triple H, going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
That crown is fire. Tiara.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen.
You know, like Nia Jax motherfucking Valkyrie.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the
put somebody at tab.
Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi,
oh my God,
then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, you know, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? You know, he had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. It became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi.
No way.
Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I didn't do it for me.
First time the Samoans
I did it
stood up.
for The Rock.
What?
Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins. And he welcomed that meeting with open arms.
New marathon chat.
What
We're going
Rikishi
backwards.
was unprepared for
This shit dropped
was
on
for
us early.
WWE
This shit not even
to
supposed to drop
stack
yet.
the
It's
deck
the 15th
entirely,
official
looking
drop.
to make Rikishi pay for
We gotta knock
taking
this
out
out.
their golden goose.
Knock out 2K24.
Stone Cold
Then
Steve
go
Austin
backwards.
was allowed to drive his
Then we
truck
hopping right into the
directly
island.
to the ring.
I ain't gonna lie,
and
niggas
was
been in the
generally
island
given
already.
the
I ain't
freedom
even
to
get to
do
the island.
whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This
Shake some
time,
ass in Stone
when
Cold face, no
Rikishi
homo.
and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed to So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
We can use weapons now. I like that. All of a sudden, Rikishi had a nice intro.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
Oh, they ain't got the one to
His schedule for one fall. That is a no.
He on it. He should have with a hammer. with Rikishi since, like, fucking when you're paid?
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick.
I feel like this is probably double another match.
Is he here?
Here's the Rattlesnakes music.
I ain't seen this.
He's here. Austin's here.
Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
Now, why he walking so fast like that?
His opponent from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds.
This is not Stone Cold.
Stone Cold Steve
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay. Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake. It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick. Oh, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job.
Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry.
Yeah, come on. They wouldn't let me skip. Where's my sledgehammer? We're not worried about none of that, Mr. Stone Cold.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred. I don't know what they're looking for here.
Oh my God, a hockey puck?
Channeling the spirit of the Hanson brothers in the form of that hockey stick.
Austin had that one scouted.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Well, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE. Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's action. I'm just saying I understand them. Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match? Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight. And there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him. Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family. No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock saying Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement. I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi. Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to... He's going for the pin!
Oh, hell no.
And a strong kick out in one.
I can't believe it. He just went away. Austin!
Oh, he hit me with a stunner.
Stunner. Will Stone Cold dangerous.
The Rattlesnake fights again. Austin gets his payback.
Bro. Do I even play this shit on Legendary, bro?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Stone Cold.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
Stone Cold made Rikishi pay the price for every...
No, we're not. Like, come on. Let's get right back in. We're going to get on that shit.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life and said he's here tonight to finish the job. Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the shelf for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you don't even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
So this is really reverse. Get up.
Stone Cold not even a little close to backing down here.
Can we get a selection? Oh my God.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no fiddling pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all The Rock's success. Austin is like a man possessed. It's been almost a year since Austin's been in the ring.
Just getting bounced off the ring post.
Pick up the chair. Pick up the chair.
Eludes the attack.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of that.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin really had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stop the tar out of somebody than that.
Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi.
Belly to belly. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
I ain't gonna lie, we need to see that before we do anything. Alright, square, X. Fuck it. I can celebrate too, though.
Oh, yeah, Rikishi is feeling the energy right now.
The whole Samoans around me, nigga.
He might just be stalling for time here.
No.
Oh, right across the throat.
Oh, I ain't even had to do that.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
Yeah, he had to wait a whole year for get back.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Nobody wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
Come outside.
Taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Stone Cold in some serious trouble.
Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Barricade. And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you
ask me. Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole.
Who like combos? I ain't gonna lie. We gotta look, chat. We gotta look. All right. Square, square, square. That's the only one we got.
Labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi.
Oh, he waited till I did it.
Liar, embarrassment.
Yeah, my boy.
Rikishi feeling the pride of his family with every ounce of damage he delivers to Stone Cold.
Oh, that was crazy. I gotta talk to you, Rob. Like, come on.
He retaliates. Oh, colliding with a barricade.
He almost got caught by that one.
Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
He fights Rikishi back. Ooh, brutal forearm. Austin stopped Rikishi. That's if Rikishi even has a danger. And he comes in under the ropes now.
So you told me I'm not grabbing this nigga leg right now. You told me I ain't grabbing this nigga leg not one time. That whole time you told me I ain't grabbing
Rikishi putting a little you-know-what on it right here.
Heading to ringside now.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks.
Rikishi hoisting up his opponent. Rikishi driver.
That's it. Austin is out.
Dragon, L1. I know how to do it. I know how to drag, nigga. Pause. Oh my god. Come on, bro.
He's heading back to the ring.
Bro.
A show of confidence from Rikishi.
Please. I just trying to get this shit over with.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
I like how they did that. I like how they did that. I like how they did that.
This match is spilled out to our announcers area.
Let's hope they take it back in the ring soon. Headed out to ringside now.
Wow.
What does he have planned?
Yeah, reverse.
Oh, the reversal by Rikishi.
We still on legendary. I want y'all to know we still on
legendary. And
legendary.
Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Bro. I know they give you more objectives when you...
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin. He just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
We're giving Julius some time to get right on the island. WWE island. Wait till we get to the island.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin.
Yo!
Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
Again,
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the Rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. What's he hoping to find down there?
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it.
Can we pick up the chair?
Get this back into the ring now.
Austin
He's going for the 10. Into the cover.
Hell no, we did not come this far. Come on.
Total disbelief. That did not finish the job.
Everyone watching this is in total disbelief right now. And you've got to wonder if desperation starts to kick in for Stone Cold or if he stays the course.
Finisher! I like that.
Rikishi and now going for the victory. Is this it? Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
Austin somehow got the shoulder up. Intestinal fortitude on display from Stone Cold.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time?
I guess he thinks the one thing missing in this match is a steel chair. And Rikishi evades Austin getting himself some Texas rattlesnake. Austin with the stun. Will Rikishi get back up?
Sliding back into the ring.
I'm not going back in the ring right now.
Austin showing no fear, no intimidation.
Can we get up? Do some celebration?
Oh, yeah, Rikishi is feeling the energy right now. DDT!
He gets into the ring.
Get up! This nigga Rikishi, bro. Bro, we can't lose to this nigga, bro. He's just coming
Things are heading ringside now.
Connecting on the DDT. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
This nigga keep going back in the ring. Nah. How do you get up?
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Set him up for the nicely done. Relentless offense from Steve Austin.
Stone Cold teeing off and getting the best of Rikishi.
Austin's waited a long time for this.
Escape that in a hurry.
And now heading back inside the ring.
Fast thinking saved him there.
There you go. 1, 2. Oh my God!
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
Damn! He hit me with the motherfucking finisher. I'm not gonna get out of
One more time. No one's getting up from that.
Oh my fucking God!
Austin
Bro,
gets
he's
his
ready to
payback.
end, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Stone Cold.
Alright, let's get outside with it. Bro, this
we now know the
crazy,
sick,
bro.
demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life and said he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's the Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. And looking at the monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all of The Rock's success.
He's up at the plate now.
Why would you keep...
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Back on the break.
He's able to slip away from that.
You talk so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's a delusion. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
I don't know what he
my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out better somebody than that.
He brings the stairs over here. He got a whole other. He got a whole other thing coming.
Great awareness from Austin.
Why am I falling though? Bro, like, what are you on, bro? Like,
Austin just looking to humiliate his opponent.
come on. I'm not gonna hurt you. But you gotta come out here.
Predicted what was coming.
Oh my God.
And I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to. Devastating landing. Choke slam.
Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end. Devastating kick. That's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. But right now it's Rikishi doing the brawl. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
This is the entrance by the ring. Yeah. Stop cheating me.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
I like how they added that.
Austin has
like,
Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. Into the ring again now. And Rikishi channeling his energy here.
Bro?
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Come on.
Clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Well, if you got your running shoes tight, boys, we might need to bolt out of here. Oh, it gets put into the barricade.
Oh, these could be in the ring.
Ooh. There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks. And this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. Tagged with a punch.
And Rikishi channeling his energy
here. Go down.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Oh, yeah, Rikishi is feeling the energy right now.
You know, grab shit on. Come over here with that shit. Come over with that shit. Come here.
What a shot of straight brutality coming right at you.
Pick him up, pick him up, pick him up.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin going to deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thundering blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this
but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the Rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. And he gets set back into the ring.
Stone Cold letting his feelings towards his opponent be well known.
Carefully measured. And here's Austin looking to end it right now. Kick out just before 2.
He's still got life in this matchup. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. Ooh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air.
A consistent attack here from
Austin.
Stop! Goes for the pin. The Rattlesnake fights again. Austin gets his payback.
Bro, I always have this nigga right to the end.
Ladies and gentlemen.
No. We're not leaving this, bro. Alright. Do the most
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, the lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin really had his life taken from him, and there was no more reason to stop the tar out of somebody than that.
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's got the table, and I can only imagine what he's thinking of doing with it. Stone Cold avoids the attack.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, but I don't think any of his rivals will go to this disgusting race that Rikishi's gone to.
Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rational. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi.
Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We are fortunate that it only put Austin on the shelf for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's
need to get nothing on you, bro. Just let me do the cutscenes, bro.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here
like, why every
comes the
cutscene he's whooping
Rattlesnake.
my ass, though,
Stone
bro?
Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The Rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All but he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot. Delivered into the barricade.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
And he's going with the great equalizer here, the steel chair.
Counters! And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Two Titans
from Austin. Implanted by the DDT.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been. But to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's show.
I'm pressing way more than the fucking...
No fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's
bro.
just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight. And he has an answer for Rikishi. Well, locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the rattlesnake throughout this match.
Oh, where's the combo? Where's the combo? Because why am I not doing the combo? Like, nah, bro. Hold on. Bro, that's
oh, stop that nonsense, Corey. Fist press, raining down right hands. Austin decompression, 10 months of frustration into the single most important ass whooping of his life.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks. And this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
Because we still need to do the one in front of the...
Bulldog plants him.
The table.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Can we get up? Don't let him pin us, bro.
Austin will stop.
What happened to rope break, bro?
Makes a cover. The rattlesnake bites again.
Oh my
Austin
God,
gets his
bro.
payback.
Like, nah, bro. Like, it gets like, nah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it gets to a...
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. He said he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's. It's been a month of
watching. Slips away just in time.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I tell you about the most legitimate motive in the story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him.
Steve Austin might get an early 3 count. And skirts out of the pin.
Definitely looks in a hurry to finish things.
Get up, bro.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Stone Cold.
Watch out.
Oh my, apron sentai.
Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him. Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family. No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement. I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi. Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success.
Shovel in hand, carnage in his eyes. This is no good.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, let's go into Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold. Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down.
Bashing the ground opponent with that shovel. Absolutely savage.
We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi.
Thank you. God,
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake. Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
We got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since
Survivor Series last year, been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Sent straight into the barricade.
Pulls their opponent in. Belly to belly.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been. But to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
They'll hit him with fury like a man who has his car tampered.
Rikishi! Driver! It put Austin down! Unbelievable! Ooh, put the elbow counters that.
One counter met. And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake has taken it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
Come on, we just gotta get him in the ring and then do the finish. I ain't gonna lie. Why did I press it?
Kicked away with his powerful legs.
Rikishi, top turnbuckle.
Oof, whipped right into the post.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Oh, God. Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped.
Ooh, that knee. Scooped up. Here it comes.
Rikishi's right.
Rikishi got all of it.
Bring that chair too, pussy.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message. Stone Cold avoids the attack.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Clothesline knockdown. Here we go. Comeback time.
Superstars on fire.
Pace begins to quicken. Of this match.
Does he not want to go down?
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Thank you.
Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi's running.
And would you look at that? He's been busted wide open.
This is not good.
But we didn't have to do all that.
No way.
What a kick out by Austin. You can never count the rattlesnake out.
Big move, but it's still unable to end this. And Steve Austin's down. Could this be the end? Rikishi somehow defends the rattlesnake. Damn it. This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
We unlocked Stone Cold right now.
My ex had told my cousin I'm a superstar. Cause all around the world they know who we are. Running behind that money got me missing my bed. Chasing after that paper, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Back to back doing shows, I caught a jet to that bag. Just in case it get rainy when I check the forecast. I put the money in the flow cause I'm too scared to go back. It took an hour and a half to count $1 million in cash. Tell me why she blowing up my cellular. Gotta see if I can fit you in my schedule. You should've listened when I told you I wasn't regular. Cause now I'm gone, we crossed the globe with all this flexing stuff. Hopping on no jet stuff. Phone ring on the way to the show. Sister called me, said she heard me on the radio. After called me, said she saw me on the TV screen. She's proud of me and happy that I'm chasing you. Even at your best, never knew it come to that. You know, often I get so lost in my thoughts just thinking about losses. Then I remember where I come from, already won.